Yeah, yeah. It's another live here at the Crypto Factor. Welcome to your favorite crypto shore. Welcome to your favorite crypto shore. Fuck. Welcome to your favorite crypto show. This happens in life. There's no way to fix it. Welcome to another week of the Crypto Factor. Hope you are well. I know you are well. We are feeling well because no matter what happens, no matter what you're going through, the show must go on. And saying that, this week, if you notice, I didn't have the show up. It wasn't on. It wasn't happening, if you will. It was about to get canceled because the truth is, it was a very, very rough, very hard weekend for the Crypto Factor. A lot happened. I don't want to talk about negative things though. Everything is online. Everything is where it is. We are going to get past this and the show must go on. And that's what you need if you're going to be an entrepreneur. That's what you need if you're a cryptopreneur. That is what you need if you want to succeed in cryptocurrency, in the cryptocurrency industry, or any other industry you can possibly imagine. This is what you need. So we're gonna do the show. I see Sab Skills here saying first viewer again. Hi Paul, welcome Sab Skills. It's beautiful to see you here, man. I'm already happy you are here. We're gonna be talking about a few things today, and we're gonna get to your questions pretty soon. But one thing I want to talk about today is working in crypto, getting to work in this industry, getting to make money in this industry, how you can join, how you can get paid in crypto or fiat with any skills you may have, but even if you have no skills. So how do you get to work in the crypto industry? I will talk to you about my story, how I got involved. Then we're going to be talking about how you can get involved depending on what skills you have, or how to get involved if you don't have any skills. And of course, I'll be answering your questions, any questions you have, but today's focus is on that because the truth is, the best way to make money or crypto is somebody else giving it to you, right? So let's talk about that, and then we'll get to your questions in the chat pretty soon. So please ask your questions in the chat so we can get to them. I will be drinking water out of this bottle today. Give me a second. And if my voice feels a bit grumpy, a little growly, a bit choppy, whatever you want, if you see that I cannot think straight, it's because of a lack of sleep. I haven't really slept except a few hours in the last 48 hours. So let's talk about this. Let's start by how I got involved in crypto, because many people don't understand how I got involved in crypto, why I got involved in crypto. But as soon as you understand the story, you will be able to emulate and see how you can get involved in crypto. And don't worry, I'm not going to give one of those long stories that last for an hour telling you each and every detail. Well, I woke up one morning and no. We're just going to get straight to the point in this one. If anybody wants to know details, they can ask. All right? So first of all, it was 2017. I just recovered from cancer. I was still I had bone marrow transplants and chemo and stuff like that. I just recovered from cancer and I had to start working. And I had to start working because pretty much cancer destroyed me back then. I lost a lot of money. I had to start over. Fortunately, when I did get cancer, I wrote my first 2 books. I started my first YouTube channel, and I did different things because I didn't want to start from zero. I wanted to find a way to win time. So I figured it's going to take a year of me fighting this disease, and then I'd get better. I didn't want to start from zero. I wanted to win time. So I started, doing different activities so I don't start from zero. Now, that said, if I didn't make it, I also wanted to leave something behind me. So that's how the books got written and so on. And I made a promise back then to become successful and help people become successful and to become sort of like an example for them. This promise was to God. I do very much believe, and I do intend to keep that promise. Now, sometimes you sway off that, but we'll talk about that later on. So I recovered, wrote my first 2 books. I was not in crypto yet, but I started mentoring and coaching a CEO and training, sales training basically, a telecommunication company selling satellite TV subscriptions. So essentially, I was their mentor, I was training their sales, and the brother of the owner of the company, or I'm sorry, his it doesn't really matter, but his wife's brother basically. He had Bitcoin. Now, I had heard of Bitcoin in early 17, before 2017. I never knew how to buy it. But this was early 17, and he told me about Bitcoin, and I told him, okay, I want to buy, show me. So the guy showed me on Bittrex. I had him buy my first Bitcoin. For some strange reason, I knew that it's better if somebody else buys your Bitcoin for you. I gave him the money, obviously. And I stored it in, back then it was on Bittrex, and that was where I kept my money. My crypto. After a while, I found out about wallets and how to keep it on wallets and ledgers, and I ordered ledgers and so on. But I noticed myself getting obsessed while I was working for this company. Anyway, our contract ended, and all I knew is I wanted to work in cryptocurrency because I saw people, I saw there was a lack of marketing and sales. There's still a lack of marketing and sales, just as there are a lot of things in crypto, but I knew I could contribute to this, and I knew I could become a big player in the crypto industry on this subject, marketing and sales, because that's where I was a pretty big player in general. So why not do it in crypto? Anything you do in this world, if you go to crypto, there's a need for it, right? Now, but it was still super early work-wise. So I called a company in Poland, and I told them I'm just interested in working for them. Now, this company was expertise. It was about giving advice. It was about a platform where experts can give their advice. So it was pretty much up my alley. Sorry about the barking for my dog. He's still talking about his Dogecoin. He's driving me nuts. No, now. So, and give me a second. I want to do something real quick and switch something on here. Don't worry. It's 2 seconds. That was it. So, essentially, I called them. We got on a call. They were talking to me about becoming an advisor. I told them, why be an advisor and not be CMO? So I closed them into, if you will, or became their CMO, if you will. I hope this is working. I think my computer paused and basically everything just stopped working right now. Hopefully you can still see me. Hopefully you can still hear me. And I will be going on while this loads, whatever. I see a loading thing. Click 1 if you can hear me. Click 2 if you can't. Obviously, if you can't, you won't be able to hear me. Click 1 if you can hear me and see me, please. It's very important. If you're in the chat, please do that. So anyway, so I called this company. We got on the call with the CEO and told him I want to work with him, told him I want to be part of the company, told him I liked the name Experty, and I said I could do a lot of things. Talked to him about being a CMO instead of just an advisor. We had a meeting in Poland. I flew to Poland, and obviously we went there and we talked about me being a CMO of the company. And CMO is basically Chief Marketing Officer or Marketing Director, if you will. Good. People are saying 1, 1, 1, and 3, so that means you can hear me in 3. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's pretty cool, man. Maybe it's like telepathy thing. It's pretty cool. So we're here. So anyway, I moved to Poland. I went to Poland against my doctor's orders, by the way, and suggestions. But I went there. I started working as a CMO. And, that's where I met Blaze and so on. Now, there were, over the next 6 months, even though me and my girlfriend moved over there, we rented the house and everything. Over the next 6 months, there was a bit of a miscommunication with the company. We had different directions. I wanted to do more white hat marketing. They wanted to change different things. Anyway, we had disagreements. I'm not going to say whose fault it is or whose not fault it is, but full transparency. The first time I quit, and then I started working for them again, and then I got fired. So anyway, it is what it is. Now, pay attention to the story, because this is where it gets important, and this is where what it takes to succeed, not in crypto, not in cryptocurrency industry, but generally anywhere you want, whether it's an entrepreneur or cryptopreneur. This is what it takes to succeed now. So I came back to Greece, and I found out when I came, now meanwhile I'm recovering from cancer, right? And I found out when I came back to Greece that my sister had cancer, and my mother had cancer, and my beach house burned down. So imagine my sister and my mother fighting the disease that I fought, and my beach house, which was my safe place, where I was calming down, where I'd go to calm down, my favorite place in the world, was literally burnt. Not just my place, but the whole mountain, the forest, everything. It was dreadful. Now, which was the least of my troubles at the time. So, but I needed to know what to do. I needed to work for crypto. I needed to expand myself, because up to there, all I did was work for a company as a CMO. Not enough to get a real career. So I started writing a book, and Blaise Matai really helped me in this. He actually invested in this, which is really important. I started writing a book called The Crypto Factor, and what I did was, if you've heard of Earl Nightingale or Napoleon Hill, you know how they've interviewed all the important people and successful people in the world and put them in a book and the similarities of it? I kind of did the same thing for crypto. And I did that for The Crypto Factor. Now, this should work. There you go, The Crypto Factor. So I wrote this book. And you can see it says, peek into the minds of insiders and discover what it really takes for you to succeed in the crypto sphere. I interviewed Andreas Antonopoulos, Roger Ver, Tone Vase, John McAfee, and so on. And I got the foreword by Joel Comm. That is one of the creators and hosts of the Bad Crypto podcast, one of the largest podcasts in crypto, if not the largest. Also a 15 times best-selling author, by the way. Let me open up the air conditioner right here. So how did I do that? How did I write that book? How did I compile all these interviews? Well, I cold them using sales. This was cold emails and reaching out to people. Roger Ver, I actually found out that he was in Greece. He let me know you missed some things. And yeah. So everything should be working now anyway. So as I said, I interviewed Roger Ver, went to Decentralized. That's where I met the people from Decentralized as well. And that's where I met different companies showcasing their products. Now, I started working for a company called United Coin, because I thought they were the best ones there that had the most potential. And I became the CMO of United Coin. I also interviewed the founder and the CEO on my channel. And I also was on the board of directors. So this was essentially my second job in crypto. So as that was going on, I finished my book, and that got pushed out. The Crypto Factor got pushed out. I showed it to you earlier on, and that opened up more doors. So I had the book. I was working as a CMO again and on the board of directors, and so on. So after that, people reached out to me. Video reached out to me. I went and did some video consultation, because I was also a video director and producer before that. So I did some video marketing for them and some videos, and told them how to advise them on how to do the marketing from there on. They were very successful. And then, of course, I kept interviewing people on my channel, not this channel, my other channel. I brought those interviews over here soon after. I started doing blockchain work, blockchain consulting, and that was pretty much it. Started writing the Crypto Factor Part 2, and then realized, United Coin had some issues. They're doing okay now, but they had some issues with splits and stuff like that. With partners, there was some different things going on. And then I wrote the Crypto Marketing Playbook, and I wrote that, and it's right, the Crypto Marketing Playbook, and that is pretty much a power play. Sorry, this one, the Crypto Marketing Playbook. This is pretty much a marketing play, so I can start working in crypto. It's an expensive book. Most people won't buy this book. And then I wrote the essentials, which it's basically everything condensed down inside it, so that it can promote the other book and so more people can buy it and so on. And I did different things in crypto. So anyway, why am I telling you this story? Well, first of all, as you can see, I went through cancer. People died. I forgot to tell you. My sister died, unfortunately, from cancer. And then my mother died soon after in my arms from cancer, which was bad. When I lost, the pain is still there. As a matter of fact, I think that pain is what, and my dad going through what he's going through, which is right now in hospital, by the way. He gets dialysis 3 times a week. He had heart attacks, he had operations, and now he's in hospital because he fell down and he broke his, not his spine, but close to his hip. It was really bad. That's why I was late. That's why I have problems these days. But he's there, he's holding on. It's going to be hard for the next 3 months. But what I'm trying to tell you is if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, cryptopreneur, whatever you want to do, you have to keep on pushing. The show must go on. You have to be at the show that what I'm doing right now with you guys, the show must go on. It's extremely hard and extremely difficult. But all those problems contributed probably in me getting cancer again. I'm fighting cancer myself right now. As we speak, you're seeing somebody fight cancer. I'm on chemotherapy pills. I have to get another bone marrow transplant. It's pretty bad, but the show must go on, right? And that's the mentality it takes. Now, hopefully you won't have to go through as much as I did, but as you can see, if I could do it through all these conditions and you can do it, there's nothing stopping you. You have no excuse. When I was writing my first book, I was writing it from on my bed, recording it for 16 days because I couldn't get off bed because of the spinal injections in my spine went wrong. And I couldn't get up from bed because I get dizzy. I could only lie down. And I recorded my book and hired an editor to write the book. There is no excuse. You have to keep on going on. Do you understand me? It's extremely important. Now, that said, since then, I've become very known in the cryptocurrency industry, I'd say, especially in sales and marketing. But I utilized my skills. So SAB skills, your name says it, SAB skills. You use your skills. So if you are in sales, use your skills to get your job and use that skill to help the company you start working for. If you are in marketing, use the marketing to get people to come to you, whether it's a book, whether it's whatever, so for credibility, it doesn't really matter. And use that skill then to then teach the company and help the company thrive. Does that make sense? Use your skills. If you are a video editor, a video producer, make videos for companies. You can literally make videos for free, put them out there so they can see them, then pitch them your job to work for them. Cryptocurrency is an extremely lucrative, high-paying, exciting industry that you want to be part of. You want to get paid in crypto or fiat. This is the industry for you. Use your skills and start working for crypto. It's the best advice I can give you. Forget just buying and trading Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies or bullshit coins that people go for. If you really want to make money, utilize your skills. Now, what if you don't have skills? And we're going to talk about having skills and not having skills working in cryptocurrency. If you have skills, obviously, if you are a video director, a marketeer, a copywriter, somebody that has talent, an actor, a YouTuber, obviously, a lot of YouTubers do this, a writer, anything you have as a skill, or a skill you can acquire, start using that skill for cryptocurrency. Now, you might say, well, Paul, I can't reach out to get these jobs. I can't reach out to companies to start working as a writer or video. I'm good at what I do, but I can't do sales and marketing. It's not my thing. I'm not you. I can't reach out. Fine. Mintable is hiring. I work special projects for Mintable. CoinMetro is hiring. I am the head of marketing for CoinMetro, and the Crypto Factor is hiring, and I am the CEO and owner of the Crypto Factor. It's more than just a YouTube channel. Reach out to me. Reach out to me personally with your CV. Tell me what your skills are, why you want to work in crypto, what company you want to work for. And I will try, no promises, but I will try and get you a job in crypto. You have absolutely nothing to lose. You just write out your CV. Worst case scenario, you don't get a job with us, but you can use that CV to get a job in another company. And in maybe other live streams, I can tell you what you can do and different hacks so you can get a job in another company. Does that make sense? I don't have skills in writing books. I hired an editor. I had her take my interviews. I take my sales training courses, compile them into books, as you can see, whether they're in and outside of the blockchain. I got more books, by the way. Those are not the only ones. And I wrote books and used those, my CV. If I want to go work for a cryptocurrency company, and the cryptocurrency company asks me for my CV, right? And I say to them, okay, it doesn't matter if, actually, as a matter of fact, it doesn't matter if it's crypto or not, but they say to me, hey, where's your CV? Why do you think you can do this? Here's my CV. Here it is, my CV, right? Take it. And if they ask me what you're going to do for crypto marketing, well, here's the crypto marketing playbook. If you agree with this, hire me. I'll take each part and make it better, right? So there's ways to work to get a job in any industry you want. It's all a matter of you just doing it, just getting up off your ass and doing it. Now, so that's what you do if you have some skills. Get in touch with cryptocurrency companies or get in touch with me with your CV. Now, if you do not have any of these skills, pick a skill you like and learn it. If you like writing, get a course on how to write, learn how to write, and start writing and blogging on your own blog about cryptocurrency, then reach out to companies. If you like to sell, do the same thing. Start giving out sales advice on YouTube or something, and then reach out to a company and try and get that job. If you like video, do a couple of videos for companies that you think you can do better. Their videos are shit, dude. Do a couple of videos for them, send it to them for free, and ask to work for that company. Get your foot into the company. Take action. A lot of people talk about the secret. If you think it will be. Yeah, fine, yes. I believe it too. But there's one thing missing from the secret. One thing that nobody talks about. You know what that is? Action. You literally have to take action for it to work. If you don't, there's a famous saying in Greece. I think it's an ancient Greek saying. It's, if you are drowning and you're praying to Poseidon to save you, he will save you. He will help you. But move your arms. Don't just sit there, help, and drown. Move your arms and swim. Does that make sense? Right? And get that job. Now, if you have any questions on this, if you want to ask anything, please go ahead and ask in the chat. I'm going to be addressing your questions in a second. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. It's a cryptopreneurship channel. I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help people. I love my subscribers. This channel actually keeps me going through the pain that I go through. I love you guys. I literally do. And if you have watched this channel and you think that this channel is something for you, you can relate to me, you can learn from me, if we can grow together or succeed together, then please consider subscribing down below and hitting the bell notification button. If not, that's okay. You can like this video if you like it. Dislike this video if you don't. It doesn't matter. But take action, whether it's a like or a dislike, because that's where things start. Taking action is where it starts. Take action, like this video or dislike this video. But take action. And do that in your life, and you will succeed. I promise you. It's just about consistency after that, and just continuing. And if you want more advice on that, if you want more advice on how to do business-wise, marketing, sales, and stuff like that, go to Paul Democracy. My channel is Paul Democracy. You can Google me, by the way. A lot of people, who is this guy? I don't know who's talking. Google me, see what I do, see who I am. But go to my other crypto channel, Paul Democracy, and read about my marketing and sales. You can learn marketing and sales. I'm not going to try and sell you anything. I have a course on there, an audio course I did while I was fighting cancer. It's completely free. Completely free. It's about success mindset. And then I have all my sales training videos completely free. You might see an ad on YouTube. That's about it. Right? Let me drink some water. I'm going to answer your questions in a second. But get working in crypto. Trust me. You want to do this. Because even if you fail, these skills will be amplified and you can get jobs in other industries or even wherever you want after. Let me drink some water. All right. So let's have a look at the questions here. And let me go from the end to the beginning. There's not a lot of questions, and I'll come back to the end, and I can continue from the end. And the reason I want to do that is the ending questions are more relevant than the beginning questions, but I'll get to the beginning ones as well. Then I'll go back and start normally, okay? So Jimmy Page says, it's all about bringing ideas into reality. Yes, it is, and you don't have to have the best idea. As a matter of fact, sometimes having an idea is not good. The idea itself doesn't matter. My grandmother can have an idea. Right? Anybody can have an idea. It's about action and it being an actionable idea and doing it. Everyone is looking for the best idea in crypto, the best idea in their industry. No, you can literally take something that works and copy it and just do it better. Right? Because that idea that's out there that works, there's already research, there's already trend stacking, there's already different elements already in place that prove it works. So you just take that idea, you copy it, literally copy, steal it, and then just make it better. So make their sales copy better, make their marketing different, stack it with something else that's trending, and you will get there. A lot of ideas are great, but it's too early for their time, or they're not possible to do. That's the hardest part. The easiest part is just to run with an idea you like and just make it better than everyone else. Or bring something to it that somebody else doesn't have. Your personality, your persona. This channel is built with my personality, my persona, if you really think about it, right? So let's move on. Dr. Doge says, take action by talking or ticking or talking, not sure. Jimmy Page, bullish or bearish? I am bullish on any business that has to do with cryptocurrency. I'm also bullish for the markets. Now, if we do drop before 30K, if we go back to 30K, because we've hit it so many times, chances are we're going to break it. If we break it and we close below the 28,000 to the 30,000 range, then we're probably going to go lower to 24, 27,000, and we can possibly talk about a potential bear market. It is quite possibly at this point. I don't think we're going to break it, but we might, because I called the 30K bottom. I called it perfectly. I bought it, sold it, bought it again. The problem is it keeps on happening too many times. And more the time a resistance or support gets hit, the weaker it gets, and the easier it is to break. So we have to look at things that, we have to be honest and look at things how they are. If it breaks, we go down lower and we close below it, whether it's the weekly or daily, probably weekly I would say, or a couple of days below it. I would literally, if I have any profits, I would take some. If I don't have profits, I would make sure that anything that's to be lost, I can afford to lose. That was my dog barking about the way he's asking about Dogecoin. Yes, the same thing applies for Dogecoin as well. Now, that said, we could be going up, and we could be, if we hit and break a few resistance levels, even if we go down and we start going up a little bit, if we start hitting some resistance levels and breaking them, it's going to be a short squeeze and we'll go up faster. So you have to keep that in mind. There's no sugarcoating this. The technical analysis changes over time because psychology changes, sentiment changes, and things change. Technical analysis is used to read the news before they happen and to see sentiment. There's a famous saying, show me the charts, I'll tell you the news, right? And that's why I got somebody out, oh, you always said that if we, 30K is the buy, we'll never drop below, and now you're saying because you're like 90% of the YouTubers, shut the hell up, right? Things change. I called 30K, we got 30K. What else do you want from me? Don't be an idiot. Things change. And technical analysis is reading what's going on, okay? At least I tell people what's going to happen before. My dog agrees. You can hear him barking on the balcony. I don't know why he's barking, but he's barking. All right, now, let's keep on reading. I don't know what I was talking about, so let's just keep reading here. I thought I was ranting about something. All right. Where did the bears go? The bears went to the woods. Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Something happening with the markets? Did we go down or up or something? Let's have a look. Because I'm not sure why you just said that. Markets are stable, same shit. All right. Crash at 20K, it will be the lowest. I don't think we're going to reach 20K. I'm looking at 24 to 27K if what happens is what I just described happening. Could we go to 20K? Sure, we can go on to 20K, but I don't think we're going to do that. We'll see, though. Things change. We'll see. Let's see what happens this week, where the close is, and then you take it as it comes, right? What do you think about the 40K made in taking? Should I buy BMW or wait? Oh, you took $40,000 and you're waiting to see if you should buy a Lambo? Since this is a cryptopreneurship channel and we're talking about cryptopreneurship right now, here's the best advice I can give you. You ready? Don't go broke trying to look rich. Let me say that again. Don't go broke trying to look rich. You take the profits, you wait for a dip, you buy back, or you take those profits and you buy something that makes you money. You buy an asset, not a liability, and you compound over time. Now, should you buy a car? Should you buy a watch and maybe, enjoy some of these benefits? Sure, I do all the time. A lot of shit I buy is from crypto, right? I'm buying a car right now. Next week or about 1 or 2 weeks, I'm buying a car, buying an SUV. But here's something about me you don't know. My SUV is not going to be that expensive. I'm going to buy an used RAV4. Why? Why? Paul, you're so successful. You're probably a millionaire. Yes. But I would buy, first of all, buying a new car, you lose 30% as soon as you buy, if you're going to resell. Second of all, if you buy a used car, you can resell it at pretty much the same price. And third of all, I want to keep liquid to be able to buy more crypto, buy assets, buy things that make me money, invest in projects, invest in my own projects. But also, if there's a crisis, I want to be able to have cash to buy shits low, right? So you don't want to be taking profits in Lambos or BMWs. Or I might actually buy the BMW X3, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that. That's the SUV version of BMW. There's the X5. I like the X3. But anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, you need to think like an entrepreneur. Don't go broke. Don't go broke trying to look rich and live below your means. That's basically the best advice I can give you as a cryptopreneur. Man, Paul, I honestly wish you the best. You deserve much better, man. I thank you, Sab Skills. Really appreciate you. Can ADA fail? Yes, it can fail. Everything can fail. Everything can fail, but you have to look at probabilities. You have to look at how things are going and where things are going. So ADA can fail, but there's less of a chance of failing than Safemoon, for example, which is not so safe. It should be called Danger Moon. Anyway, peace to my North London bro. Peace, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. People saying they're interested. We're going to the beginning of them right now. We're going to go back down to the bottom of the messages pretty soon. Can you go through staking in detail, please? I don't quite understand how it works. Basically, you lock up some of your cryptocurrencies. You lock them up for a period of time. And locking them up is the equivalent of proof of work. But you're staking it. You're locking it up in a wallet or somewhere. And you get dividends. Give me 1 second, please. 1 second. Sorry about that. My dog was just going nuts. And you just notice I have this t-shirt on my chair, and that's because, it's to help with sweat. Stop. So my dog's going nuts today. Don't know what's wrong with him. He has a lot of energy. Let me show. Have you met my dog? Here he is. Here is my pit bull, which I love so much, and he's biting my arm off right now as we speak. Love him so much. All right, so where were we? So staking is the equivalent of proof of work, but you don't mine your crypto. You keep them in a wallet, or you keep them you keep them somewhere. To make this very simple, and you get paid dividends, if you will, the equivalent of dividends in cryptocurrency. Now, staking can be very, very confusing and very, very overwhelming, especially if it's Ethereum. You have to have 32 Ethereum. There's pools you can use, but also there's different solutions. For example, Cadena is a nightmare to try and stake on your own. It does pay up to 30% dividends or APY, if you will, a year. But essentially, the easiest way is just to go to CoinMetro, link down below, I think. If not, I'll find the video where it is. Go to cryptofactor.net. There's a link there. You go to CoinMetro, you sign up, you stake your Cadena there with 1 click. You get 22.5% or somewhere around there. But it's simple. You don't have to do anything, and it's safe. And it's a fully regulated and licensed exchange. And just in case you're wondering why I'm saying it, CoinMetro is I'm the head of marketing there, so I trust them. I know what's going on. And B, it's one of the only exchanges you could do that and get so much API, especially for Cadena. So that's what proof of stake is. Sorry, my dog drove me nuts. Sorry, I lost my temper outside, but let's move on. So where were we? We were here with all the really cool emojis by Bell. What's up, Bell? So, Tiger King coin. Don't know what Tiger King coin is. It sounds like a scam. I can't really comment about it because I don't know it though. Let's remain bullish on the long term. Yes, I am extremely bullish on the long term. Obviously, I've been bullish since 2017. I was bullish since before 2017, before I even got into crypto. So I bought my first Bitcoin around $2,000, $2,500. So I like the show. Thank you, Jim and Paige. Thank you for the live stream. You're welcome. I'm 200 years old. I am the Highlander. Anybody ever watch the Highlander? I have a big surprise. If you know who the Highlander is, it was a huge movie success back in the 90s, I think early 90s, about these Highlanders, which were immortals living with us, but we didn't know about them. They lived throughout the years, and they had to cut people's heads off because they could only be one at the end, and they'd get a quickening and get their powers, and at the end, there can only be one. That was the movie, and the original Highlander that played in the movie number 3, but also the series, Adrian Paul, he was one of the original Highlanders. There's a remake of the Highlander coming soon. You heard it here first. And I got a huge surprise for you guys regarding the Highlander. Very, very soon on this channel and beyond. Okay, anyway, let's move on. I have a friend who is learning how to code. I forgot to tell you, you could, if you are a developer or you want to learn, if you can learn how to code, devs make a shitload of money. You can make your own project or work for someone else. If you are a developer looking for work, I'll hire you. Reach out to me. I will hire you. I need some, you don't even have to know how to develop that much. I have some very simple work for you. You can make some money, but you can also use it as a CV and get bigger, more jobs in other companies after. So reach out to me if you're a developer. So Rock says, I have a friend who is learning how to code at the moment. She doesn't have a job and wanting to learn as quickly as possible. What can you do to introduce her to crypto and help her look at the career? Well, introduce her to crypto and tell her to check out Solidity. That's a programming language, and to reach out to me. If she can code and if we can, I could probably intern her so she can learn, but not from me because I can't code, but also develop something at the same time. Maybe she could do it, and maybe I could hire her. We'll see though. I'm not making no promises, but tell her to reach out to me, reach out to companies, but also learn more about using Solidity and using programming on Bitcoin or programming on Ethereum. Do you think anything will happen with regulations on the 28th or a politician blowing smoke? Well, things can happen with regulations. Now, is this bad? It's short term. It could be not bad, but it could be FUD in the short term. But in the long term, regulations are good for crypto. They will bring more people, more institutional investors, more big money into crypto. So it's pretty much more. It'll be more solid, if you will. Now, could this cause volatility in the beginning? Sure, yes. But that also means opportunities to make more crypto, right? If you know how to trade, whether it's on the upside or the downside, doesn't really matter. That's a really good question, by the way, for the CoinMetro CEO. I'll bring him on this channel soon, and we can talk about that. I see a super chat by Rob Yoder. I really appreciate that, so I'll answer your question now. My dog wants to go outside. I'll answer the question as soon as I open the door for him in a second. Oh, actually, let me see. Staking is official charity coin of Joe Exotic. Oh, T-King. Utility and product integrations on DEX CMC. CMC? Okay. CG listings completed. Oh, Coin Market Cap. And CoinGecko listings completed, I guess. Completed, liquidity locked, ownership revoked, 1% deflationary. Okay. I've never heard of it, man. I would love to talk to them. If they reach out to me, I would love to know more about them. Awesome. Thank you for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it. And it's not spam, guys, because I literally asked him about it. He didn't just put it there and talked about it. I asked him about it. So, we can check it out. Now, that said, I'm very reluctant to say, hey, man, oh, yeah, great project, let's go check it out. I'm not that kind of guy. Please research it. I appreciate your super chat, but please don't just jump into coins. You never know what they are. They might not be a scam, but they might not take it. You have to understand, when you invest in cryptocurrencies, you're basically investing in a promise, in somebody's dream, to try and make it a reality. That's why most fail, not because they're scams. Either they're scams or they don't know about it yet. And it's weird, but I can explain that. Or even the CEO, he might want to make something, but then doesn't realize it's a scam. because he uses a platform on BSC chain which gives you Safemoon like abilities, and it's a scam, or he might be forced to scam, or whatever, or he gets hacked. But generally, what was I saying? Here? When it comes to cryptocurrencies, all these cryptocurrencies, you're basically investing in the CEO and the team to make it a reality. It's a promise of a dream, and you're investing in them. So it's very important you take that to account, and it's very important you understand that it's very high risk. That's why you get paid so much, because you're taking a huge risk. Most will fail. You're taking a huge risk. Whether you make money or not, probably you won't take it, because no one takes profits. Don't ask me why. But 98% of the people that make money, they never take it. And you're probably going to lose everything. So it's a high-paying investment that's extremely risky, if that makes sense. So make sure you do your own research. Make sure you learn how to do your own research. And we can talk about this a little bit. Make sure the VRIN score of a project is extremely good. Now, I don't want to get into it in this video, in this live stream. Expect a video on what a VRIN score is and how to use it. Nobody else is talking about it, but I will on this channel very soon. Extremely soon. Okay? Now, but basically, just so you can quickly go through it, basically, it's how valuable a coin is, how you know what? I don't want to explain. It's a video that's coming out on this channel, and I want to put out that video because no one's done it, so I really want to be the first to do it. So we'll explain in the next video. But basically, it's a way to research the team and see if it's worth your time. Right? If it has value, if it can be copied, if the person can be copied, and if there's marketing behind it, it's extremely important for all businesses outside crypto, but can be applied to crypto as well. We can arrange for you to speak with the team. Nick, go ahead. Let's do it. How is your Hex doing? My Hex is huge, man. Hex and Mao, the Hex has been mind-gobbling. I still have a certain thought that the use case of Hex, but look, let's say this. If you want to make money in crypto and you put it in Hex, I can't lie. It's huge amounts of money. I even made an investment a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, let me just put a few more $100, a few hundred, just so I can make a video after in a month. So I staked it for a month, just so I can make a video about it, so I don't have to wait for a year, because I've staked it for a year, 5 years, and so on. And 5,555 days, and I wanted to make a video faster than that, so I bought some Hex a few weeks ago and staked it. And shit, dude, it's making money. There's no way of lying about it. If you want to make money, Hex is awesome, but you have to be careful and put the research in to see what happens after. Will people keep holding it? Will people keep on buying in? Sure, but what happens when they stop? And this is something we need to research, which I haven't yet. But making money, one of the best performing assets ever. All right, that's why I love Hex. It isn't a promise to finished product. Yes, it isn't. It's a simple product, and there might be more to it that I can understand as well. It's also something that bought a lot of. It's what made Uniswap what it is, right? And it brought a lot of innovation. I love Richard Hart, by the way. We're having him back on the channel to talk about Pulse Chain, by the way. We're trying to arrange it. We're going to bring him on, talk about Pulse. I'm really excited about Pulse. I did some sacrificing just as an experiment to see what's going on, just so I can understand it. Let's see what happens. Not recommending people go out and buy the shit out of Hex or Pulse. I am recommending for people to go out and research it and make up their own mind. Not because I'm scared to, and this is just a cop-out or anything like that. It's just that I don't fully understand. Hex is so simple, it's hard to understand. Its simplicity deceives you. So that's why I want people to do their own research. This is not like, defense, do your own research. No. Just I love the tokenomics of it. Need to understand what it does and what its use case is. Really hoping people will do some use case and bring some things like, can you use Hex to buy shit? If that happens, it's awesome. All right, let's move on. Opinion on some investors saying that right now Bitcoin's position is like 2013. Okay, so we've been saying that there was a possibility in the beginning of this run, as well as not just me. other YouTubers as well, or other experts as well, saying that it is a possibility. And it looks like it might turn out that way. So if we go back up and it continues, then yes, very, very true, we might be in that. If we keep on going down here and we turn into a bear market, then if we don't bounce back up fast, then unfortunately, no. So we'll see how it goes. Rogue Collard says, thank you. Escanor, opinion on some yeah, I just answered that. What's the use case of Bitcoin? A spendable store of income, which has 10 years of history behind it, proof of concept, and it's the only true decentralized cryptocurrency there is. And if you want to know why it's the only true decentralized cryptocurrency there is, and before you say, oh, but China, oh, but this, stop. Go watch my video. I have a video talking about why Bitcoin is the only decentralized cryptocurrency there is. It's on my channel. It was a few days ago. And no, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. Okay? But I do agree with what that is for Bitcoin. Proof of concept. 10 years. It's been attacked by everybody, split by everybody, forked by everybody. It's still here. So that alone. Plus, you can do a lot of stuff on Bitcoin. We can go into it for hours and hours, but that's not what we're going to be talking about right now. Does helium have long-term value and use in crypto world? It does. It's not my favorite coin, but it does look promising. I did want to get into it at some point. I want to see how it goes. I want to say rinse corn. I want to see how they go. I want to study it more. There are other coins that are going to outperform helium, in my opinion. So it's not one of the biggest plays in 2021 or 2022 if this bull market continues. And it's certainly not going to hold up if it's a bear market. So let's see what happens. Keep in mind that in a bear market, projects get destroyed. They spend a lot of money. They make wrong moves. Hype is over. Suddenly they don't have people to pay. They have to sell Ethereum, which they gather at a lower price. Things go to shit. That's why the top charts every few years change, except Bitcoin and Ethereum being the top two. And you have to keep that in mind, and also keep in mind that most cryptocurrencies will vanish. And this is not FUD. Not FUD. This is just, it's the truth, right? That's why Safemoon, let me pull out the Safemoon, for example, and you can see their logo right there on the screen, is not a good investment. It's because there's no proof of concept. It hasn't been out long enough. Plus the tokenomics is shit, and everything they're talking about is complete crap. It is. And yes, I do talk bad about Safemoon. I don't like Safemoon. Not on a personal level. I have nothing against the CEO. I think he's very smart, and maybe he's faking it till he makes it, and he makes it, or maybe he, pulls something out of his. He does something, and it works out. But everything Safemoon is talking about is complete crap. Even the things they're going to bring, we're going to make an exchange, we're going to make a wallet. Well, there are already exchanges, and there are already wallets out there. Why do you need Safemoon for that? Oh, Safemoon does this, does that. Yeah, Safemoon does so. What's the use case? What's the purpose? What does it solve? Nothing. It's literally nothing. It's make money with us. That's it. Right? Oh, but the cryptonomics. Now there's a cryptonomics thing, right? I own hodlnomics.com. I know how to do marketing. I haven't done anything with hodlnomics.com yet. I know about marketing. They have cryptonomics. I'm not going to make a coin out of hodlnomics, by the way. But do you know what I mean? Now, they have cryptonomics. Oh, you just hold your Bitcoin in the exchange and you get paid for it. You make money from it. Yeah, first of all, that concept isn't new. You can do that in other exchanges or other places as well, which have a lot more reputation and proof of concept. Second of all, you want to put your Bitcoin on a brand new exchange with no proof of concept, where you don't own the keys of a centralized exchange that just came out. Are you fucking insane? I mean, that just goes against the first rule: not your keys, not your Bitcoin, or not your keys, not your crypto. Come on, think, guys. I'm not saying they're gonna steal your shit, but they can get hacked. Everyone's excited for horse shit here. Anyway, let's not talk about this. I don't want to talk about Safemoon again. Dr. Doge says, I use my Bitcoin to buy. Okay, there's a few people shilling Tiger King coin in the chat. And I'm starting to think this is just spam, and I take back about me talking to the team right now, because I hate when people just come in here and everyone talks about it and shilling shit. I don't like that. So either stop it, reach out to me, and I'll do some research and maybe have your CEO on my channel to talk about it, or, it's not going to happen. So reach out to me, and I'll think about having him on the channel, but stop spamming it. I don't like that shit. I'm not an idiot, right? I didn't get where I am from being stupid and letting people shill shit. All right, let's be fair here. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm just reading shilling here. Stop. Future of Monero. I like Monero, Escanor, but really at this point it's not something that is important. See, the problem with Monero is it's a privacy crypto or anonymous usage, or that's what they're trying to promote. And that's what it does, which is great and all. But that will also probably get regulated and stop exchanges listing it, or get exchanges to kick it off the exchange because of that if we have regulation. So Monero has a lot of future, but either it's gonna, die or go down completely right after the regulations come out, which is great because you can buy it up after, and I will. Or the regulations will come out, it won't address Monero, and the Monero is going to be a use case that you can actually use, and it'll go up, right? So again, wait for that. But in general, with Bitcoin privacy, with layer 2 solutions such as Taproot, I don't think it's as needed as it used to be. Privacy coins are just not the rage right now. Not that it's a bad coin, I just don't own any right now. I sold out, thankfully, because it went up a lot and I made some profits. But I would definitely buy it up again in a bear market, or in at good timing, if you will. All right, and Paul, why ICP has gone down so much in such a short time? Because I told you that it's not time to buy these coins a few weeks. Come on. All right. A lot of shit will go down fast. A lot of shit will definitely have a problem. Now, it might go. There might be a hack or something, or maybe there's a concept, but it's not the right time to buy these small coins right now. Right now, it's about Bitcoin and Ethereum, because Ethereum has a lot of hype, a lot of usage, and a lot of things coming to it. And Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It's your store of wealth. And here's another usage for Bitcoin. If you have Bitcoin, you're pretty sure it's going to go up again, even if it goes down. And it typically goes down a lot less than other cryptocurrencies. So it's a store of value to keep currencies and profits in if you want to keep in crypto, but also at the same time you can use it to buy other cryptocurrencies lower if the market dumps, and get back those get back those gains faster. So it drops, everything drops down more. You buy down here, and these go up again. This goes up less. This goes up more, and then you can take your profits and get back to Bitcoin, and you can sort of dollar cost average out, or buy other coins and make a profit in a bear market. There's so many use cases for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin should be your primary holding. Hundreds of coins and more coming every day. Everyone's claiming it's good, and everyone launched before. It's happens in most tops or close to tops, unfortunately. Stop over shilling, guys. Yep. It will stop you, okay. Many coins claim, yep, we already read, the true decentralized. But as Tom said on your channel, decentralization is very hard. It's extremely hard. That's Tone, by the way, Tone Vase. But check out that video. And yeah, please like this video if you appreciate it. By the way, let's give out a book. I haven't done that for a while. I keep on forgetting. Let's give out a free gift. Give me a second real quick. Let's give out some stuff for free. Comments. Give me a second. Let me show you what I'm doing, by the way. Let me just go to studio mode here. Let me show you, not that, my desktop. Transition. All right. So let's go to the live streams here. Let's go to last week's live stream. And let's pick a winner. Now, by the way, I might start doing this for the current live stream and not the last live stream, because it just makes more sense. So let's start it this week. From this week, I'm going to start picking a winner. Oh, I can't because there's no comments from this one. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's pick a winner from last stream. We have Evan Julian. Dude, you should give us a heads up. I thought that the AMA with Tone Vase is the only one this week. And yeah, the truth is there was 2 live streams that day. But Evan, you won a copy of the Crypto Factor. And let me show you what the Crypto Factor is real quick. You want a copy of the Crypto Factor, interviewing some of the biggest minds and pioneers in cryptocurrency, and just about their minds, how they think, how you can succeed in this industry, but also the similarities that everybody has between them. So it's pretty cool. So check that out. And yeah, well done and congratulations. And let me close this and go back to non-studio mode. But yeah, please like this video. Vias is feeling a bit bearish, is a bit scared, but generally he's very bullish. So he's a little bearish in the short term, bullish in general. I am personally, but he's hodling his Dogecoin, by the way. But I am personally bullish. But yes, we have to watch that 30,000K. Please like this video and subscribe. Check out the links below. We have a store with Vias things and also cryptocurrency things you should check out. It's pretty cool. Some swag, if you will. And don't forget to check out the Crypto Factor, the cryptofactor.net. To check out our website if you want to support, if you want to see some really cool things. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Really appreciate you. Oh, one second. Do not go. I forgot. Check this out. Push of a button. Give this video a thumbs up. Now there's graphics involved. I got this little machine thing, broadcast machine. And you can also subscribe for more videos like this one. Corny? Maybe. But thank you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.